for what I can't do without. In the last 100 years, in a way, self-centered exploration of my enthusiasm. Revelation, true north, red rock, arbitrage, flipside, invictus for beginners. Wet or hard, Milton Keynes. All three for multi-voice, pong ball girls, affairs of the heartaches, pollution art, Bible and May's speech. In his wildly colourful speech, what is fascinating here, I think you ought to write a frank apology in the most abominable way in the immediate aftermath of the 1916 Stephen's father, the old dry wit, travelled with him, Arnold Matthew. And some composed pieces. Firstly, two extracts from an ongoing series called Conditionals. Conditional 4. Half-burnt memories of iron floating, red death floats among us. We are undergrowth, lodged in streams of detritus underneath, the right zone to piss in turns, light green, waving off the bank, poppy's flank falls away, pissing tears down my oily t-shirt. I plan it back into some sallow environment. Dusty wells swallowed soul, breathings. I speaker from the mute earth, mute points to silent value. We cannot sleep on nails of ice, though we are butchered, slain. Carved art on drawn bodies, offals, rips, functions, just sausage meat. Destiny meets fatal wounds, sliced flesh bleeds lines and spaces, ticks, lice, flee to new. Ghosts, hosts, curative painting plays at mythic dusk, colours free but are not solvents. And conditional 11. Swaddled amethyst fits hissy circles, flint wrong balances, crow hooks, cider sun, candle moon, pewter cloud, cycling on pebbles tended as water, unwept ice, petrifies and drips, body at night, head days, stuck in hearth. Oracles obtained, wands laurel spoil, cracking atol floor, rings out, gathered in, warm as daylight, frozen like a gravity, vent, echoes wine blood, warehouse letting seascape, cold back on rocky gallows. Climate, atmosphere, temperature, temper aperture, mist, cold pepper, foam hairy, feathering, bone smoke, laughter tangs, gullies, lines, melting breath, strings, pine, flutes, the O-spheres raise dewy flames. And from another ongoing series called Loose Manacles. So I'm going to read a bit of the first part and a bit of the last part. So Loose Manacles 1. Security, surety, surely, sorely, poorly, poorly, partly, party, hearty, hearty, heart, hurt, blurt, blur, slur, spur, small, poor, core, more, floor, floor, law, lawn, pawn, spawn, span, spanner, spinner, sinner, winner, dinner, dimmer, glimmer, swimmer, slimmer, slim, slime, lime, time, tiled, filed, reviled, relived, relieved, believed, behaved, behove, bespoke, beseech, beach, peach, peak, weak, wheel, wheel, heel, he, we, me, she, sheet, sheet, sleep, leap, weep, sweep, steep, steeple, people, peep, pope, soap, dope, cope, coke, toke, token, woken, awoken, awoke, aware, flare, hair, stare, spare, spade, sate, late, later, waiter, walker, talker, taker, breaker, beaker, weaker, weekly, meekly, merely, severely, severally, several, feral, beryl, berry, merry, myrtle, hurtle, hurt, spurt, sport, port, sort, court, corn, cairn, bairn, barn, tarn, torn, mourn, more, mire, tire, higher, flyer, liar, lair, where, word, sword, swore, store, stone, tone, moan, whir. Done that line. Cone, phone, phoneme, coding, cosine, coziness, business, bustiness, busting, rusting, encrusting, entrusting, fenestration, forestation, forestalling, foretelling, foreboding, freeloading, free-forming, free-falling, belittling, belittle, brittle, brit, breach, bewitch, twitch, flinch, lynch, sink, pink, rink, lynx, lint, splint, plinth, plant, slant, lint, slint, skint, skins, kin, kinship, hardship, parsnip, parson, person, purse, worse, hearsay, heresy, heretic, lunatic, tactic, tactical, practical, prodigal, profligate, professorship, processor, possessor, censor, censorious, curious, laborious, lugubrious. How are we doing for time? Oh, last piece? Okay. So this is the 3 sections of the last piece of this ongoing series called South Hand Signals. A vowel, a vow, a wal, val, wa, vo, arvo, owl, vol, voa, or, all, ow, ol, wa, owl, a, v, 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 va, law, wova, a woe, lav, var, wa, wo, la, lower, hour, ollo, low, wol, oval, woo, wav, lo, lu, law, ava, vol. 2. Lexeme, Emelex, XML, Melexe, Xemel, Melex, Elemex, Exmeal, Mexele, Zelim, Lexme, Elmix, Exmele, Mexil, Zemele, Mixel, Emexel, Eelmex, Melzi, Zelim, Elmzi, Elexme, Lemex, Exelm, Exleam, Zemli, Emelx, Xelmi, Limex, Mexley, Xmel, Lexeme. And 3. Morph, morphs, morpheus, morphogenesis, morpheme. Morphosis, morphology, morphogenetic, morpheme. Morphic, morpho, morphosis, morphine, morpheme. Morphography, morphia, morphemic, morphed, morpheme. Morphotropy, morphallaxis, morphinomania, morpheme, morphotic, morphographer, morphological, morpheme, morphinism, morphogenic, morphew, morphed, morpheme, morphosis, morphologist, morphotropic, morpheme, morphophonemic, morphophonemics, morphologically, morpheme, morphologic, morphological, morphemically, morphine, morphos, morphogeny, morphophony, morpheme, morphemic, morphemics, morphophonemically, morpheme, morphinomanic, morphallaxes, morphemes, morphine, morpheme. Thank you.